Alrighty guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the one and only, the best cryptocurrency out there, Dogecoin. Now, this overall cryptocurrency has been absolutely going parabolic over the past couple of days. We're going to be breaking down, is this a good investment? And can this cryptocurrency hit $1? Because that's why a lot of people bought this in the first place, is because it was so cheap and they said, oh, if it hits $1, I'll make 10 grand. And there's been a ton of buying pressure, and there still is some odds that this thing could hit $1 per coin. So now, let's roll the intro. Let's go. Come on. Bam. Now, over the past couple of months, we've really seen a ton of momentum, buying pressure enter this cryptocurrency. Now, almost every single time Elon Musk, the founder, the one and only, the man, Elon Musk, tweets out something about Dogecoin, the overall cryptocurrency goes crazy, sometimes even going up as high as 12 or 15% in value in a single day. And what's crazier is over the past couple of days, there has been days where this coin is up over 100% in value, which has outperformed all the indexes in the stock market, the Dow Jones, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500. And on top of that, it's really beat out a lot of the big guys like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple over the past couple of weeks. So is this the new Bitcoin? No. At the end of the day, this was created for a meme to pretty much make fun of the overall cryptocurrency. The other idea that they had was this is going to be a very similar thing to Bitcoin, where you can send and transfer money to pretty much anyone across the world for a fraction of the cost compared to a bank. And yeah, I do think that's really, really cool, but I honestly just kind of like the idea of this because it's cool, because it's kind of like a fun and risky investment. That's the way you have to look at this. This isn't something that's going to be stable or, only go up 10% in value a year. This is going to be a thing that's going to be going up maybe one day 50%, but the next day it's going to be down 15 or 20%. You have to have pretty much a long-term outlook if you guys believe in the overall crypto market for Dogecoin. Now, if I was going to compare this to pretty much a stock out there, I would definitely compare this to like an AMC or a GameStop. The reason why is because, yeah, it's heavily sought after, but honestly, it's just a fun investment. At the end of the day, if you were going to invest in crypto, you probably would invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, or even Bitcoin Cash before this. So I really think that we've seen a lot of beginners step into this overall Dogecoin because they think it's going to be the next Bitcoin. And yeah, the craziest part is, yeah, it could be. No one knows. But the craziest thing is there is pretty much a 16% chance that this coin can hit $1 within the next 2 months. I think that would be absolutely crazy. And the craziest part is millions of people have already became millionaires in the past month just from holding this, which is nuts. I remember back in the day when I first got into crypto, I bought this thing for like under literally a penny, and I sold it at like 10 cents, making a ton of money. And if I would have just held it, I'd be even more rich. So my pretty much outlook for Dogecoin is pretty much like it's a higher risk, high reward play. Like I said, it's very, very similar to like a GameStop, because if you were going to invest just into a stable crypto, I would recommend Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. If I was going to compare it to like a stock reference, Bitcoin being pretty much like the S&P 500, Ethereum pretty much being like an Amazon, a Litecoin pretty much being like an Apple or Microsoft. So overall, there's still a ton of momentum. There's obviously still a ton of potential out there. Now that we have a good understanding of pretty much what it is, now let's actually go ahead and look at the chart. Let's see what's kind of going on, look at some support, resistance, and probably a price target. So let's go. Alrighty guys, we are on Coindesk.com. This is pretty much where I like to look at a lot of my cryptos because the chart's pretty decent and there's a lot of cool information down here. So you guys can see the year-to-date return on this thing is absolutely crazy. And over the past, 24 hours, this thing's getting pretty slammed here. All-time highs here at around 45. Total supply here around 129 billion, which is it's a lot of money for a meme crypto here. But breaking down the resistance is around that 40 mark. You guys can see every time it hits that 40-cent mark, we do get a lot of sell-off there. So that's pretty much where I would find a very, very hard resistance. So that's where we're going to see a lot of selling pressure. It does look like we did get some overall support here around the 29, but I think we're probably just going to continue to see this thing get tanked down probably to about 15 or 20 cents. The reason why I say that is because this thing's very, very similar to like a GameStop. Looking at this stock right in here, you guys can see we had this huge momentum. It came back and then we got bought up before it sank. So this thing's very similar. So we've seen this huge buying pressure, sold off, got more buying pressure, and now we're pretty much going to get it tanked down to find the hardest support that this thing has. You know, I really think that if a lot of people were going to invest in crypto, I would recommend these: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. Those are definitely going to be a little more stable, especially the Bitcoin and Ethereum. But this is definitely going to be a fun crypto to invest in here. And my 21 price target for this thing is pretty much going to be around 25 to 30 cents. I think that's a fair expectation to see this thing, because we'll probably continue to see sell-off in this over the next, couple of days, if not a week or so. But I think there's definitely a lot of possibilities, very similar to like how GameStop has seen a lot of buying pressure. So this thing's pretty volatile. This is the exact chart that Dogecoin has right now. So I'm super excited about it, but you have to be smart with your investments. So we'll see you later. So that is it though. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe. If you have any questions, concerns, ask them down in the comments, and we'll see you later. Let's go.